So Uber Eats has an opportunity section. Some of you may not be aware of this, especially if you're a newer driver. Now there is some pros and of course some cons to this opportunities section. If you're not sure where the opportunities is, you can go to the 3 lines in the top left-hand corner of your app. You'll tap on that, and under inbox it says opportunities. You'll tap on this. So the pros of opportunities, there are some good opportunities in here. Like you'll see, sign up for $1 extra on every trip. Now you do have to pay attention to the day as well as the time. The first one says Saturday, April 26th between 7 p.m. to 12 a.m. So if I was gonna go out between 7 p.m. to 12 a.m., this would be a good opportunity. And then you can just tap the sign up button, and when you go out to deliver during this time frame, you'll get an additional $1 on top of every delivery, which is nice. Now if I scroll down, you'll see Sunday, April 27th has an extra $1 certain time frame, and then you'll also see earn a $17 active hour plus tips. So you do have some active hour opportunities as well, but you have to determine, is that hourly pay worth it in your market? The $17 for me is not. I like to average around $25 an hour. Again, you got to take into consideration you're driving your own vehicle, but everybody's active hour pay will vary depending on your market as well as different days and time frames. Usually this will go up in my market at times. And you'll also see there's an extra $1 on top of every trip, different active hours. Here's one for $19. So there's a variety of opportunities currently in my opportunities tab, as you can see. But again, you have to determine if that opportunity works for you on the day and the time that you plan on going out, as well as active hour pay, if it's actually worth it, or can you make more money going out and taking deliveries at your own pace. Now the other thing that I did want to mention, the con of the opportunities, not everything that shows up in opportunities is an opportunity, so do not get fooled by this. Now currently, as I'm looking through my opportunities, I don't see any Walmart orders that are typically in here, and all the Walmart orders that I have seen in here are typically multiple drop-offs, and you have the pay and then you have some high mileage. All the Walmart opportunities that I've seen in the opportunities tab have not been worth it at all. You're not going to make any money by delivering those orders because you have so many packages to deliver, a lot of miles to drive, and the pay just is not worth it. So be sure to pay attention to those, because a lot of the time they are not an opportunity. But it's interesting, I'm not seeing those in my opportunities tab. It'd be nice if Uber Eats got rid of this, because I've complained about this over and over and over again. Let me know in your opportunities if you're seeing any Walmart deliveries, the terrible Walmart deliveries that are just not worth it. So again, it would be nice if they did officially get rid of it. But if you're new, pay attention to the numbers. If I can find an old one, I will post it up right here. Ones you want to stay away from because they are no good. They will waste your time. So those are the pros and the cons of the opportunities. There is some pros, but you gotta pay attention to the bad offers that they throw in there from time to time. They are not an opportunity at all. So we're gonna get the apps turned on. It is Saturday night. Last night was really slow because it has been like super nice here. The weather has been warm, and I feel like people are just out and about taking advantage of the nicer weather. Usually it's, you know, I feel like it's raining during this time, and it's just been like a taste of summer in advance, and people are taking advantage. So hopefully that's not the case for tonight. Hopefully we can get some orders, keep the wheels to moving, but I'll let you guys know once I get the first offer lined up. All right guys, good news is the offers are coming in. Of course, the bad news is there is some declines that had to be done. And here comes Grubhub. Let's see. Ooh, $10.84 sounds nice, but not for 10.9 miles. And they're trying to take me to Portland. I am not going down there. I'm just gonna say offer too low for the distance. It's the miles need to be a lot lower, and here locally, not in Portland. So I got an offer from DoorDash, $16.50, also sounds nice, but it was for 14.9 miles, and they want me to go to Portland, so that's a no. And like I said, offers are coming in, which is good. This is a good sign. DoorDash is coming in, as you can hear, and I already have an offer. This one's for $6.50 for 2.5 miles, and let me see, The one I accepted was for $7.03 for 2.2 miles. So I am gonna decline this DoorDash offer. I gotta pause them. Decline, and I'm gonna pause the offers from coming in. Pause. And of course, I had a couple other declines. You guys know how it goes. Hold out for a reasonable offer to come in, and the offers are seeming to come in, which is good. Last night, I couldn't get on DoorDash. It was just like grayed out while I was out here, but tonight I was able to get on DoorDash, which is a good sign. So I am on the apps. Of course, I got to pause them. I got an Ubereats order. We're going to head over to Jimmy John's, which is literally right across the parking lot. And in my past pickups, they have been good, so the order should be ready or close to being ready.
Hi, I have an Uber Eats pickup for AJD. Super easy, thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
All right, guys, order was ready. As you guys could see, they're usually never busy in there. There's maybe a customer, but never busy in there, which is good. Get the order fast. Customer 7 minutes, 2.1 miles. It does say it's a meet at door. I will message them that I'm on my way, even though they do get notification. Just kind of opens up the communication, and hopefully they are ready for me when I arrive. We're on our way. All right, guys, customer wasn't at the door when I got there. I did message them when I had arrived. Usually they come out. So I just ended up leaving the order right there, gave them a knock and a little wave at their Ring doorbell. I'm sure they'll be happy to have their sandwich. So we're gonna get out of this neighborhood. Of course, when I got back in the car, I did get an offer. Uber Eats does like to send you offers right away. $6.03 for 2 pickups, but it was for 6.2 miles. That's a terrible offer. So we're gonna get out of here and see what else we can line up. So had a few more declines, of course, before I got this order from DoorDash. $6, 2.2 miles for Dickey's Barbecue. Where here, my experience with them has always been typically good. So the order should be ready or close to being ready. We're heading in.
Hi, I have a pickup for Steve with DoorDash.
Steve?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Cool, and the straws in the bag?
Everything's in the
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, guys, got the food. Order was ready as expected. Drink was there. Straws supposed to be in the bag. Customers 8 minutes, 1.7 miles. They did leave the floor that they're located on, which is always helpful, as well as if I need help to give them a call. So hopefully the GPS will be on point. Typically it can be, but you can't always trust it. Sometimes it's off. So always make sure to double check the building and the apartment number with your own eyes. Make sure you're at the right location. We're on our way. All right, guys, got the order dropped off, got me in a quick little stair workout up to the 3rd floor. We're gonna get out of this apartment complex and line up the next order. All right, got my next order lined up. It's for Chick-fil-A, $7 for 3 miles. I feel like I've been picking up from Chick-fil-A a lot. Seems to be my top repeat restaurant at the moment, which isn't a bad thing. Typically, they're pretty good about getting the order out to me quickly, which is always a good thing. We're heading there now. Order for Zana with DoorDash. Thank you.
Alright, here's that DoorDash.
Awesome. Is there? Yeah.
Oh, there's a shake.
I was gonna say there's one more.
Do you want a carrier?
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Here we are.
Thank you so
Yeah, my
much.
pleasure. Have a good one. Thank you.
All right, guys, my order wasn't ready. It wasn't close to being ready. They hadn't even started on it. I stood there patiently waiting for somebody to, usually they're like on point. I think they had like a big shift change. A bunch of people were leaving. So everybody was saying their goodbyes, chatting it up. They're having a good time in there. But I finally grabbed somebody. They came out to take somebody their order. I grabbed her on the way back and asked her about my order. And then the next thing I seen them moving around, putting stuff in a bag, assumed that was my order. So I was in there probably a little less than 10 minutes. Got my order, so they are getting a very fresh food. Not bad at all. Customers 8 minutes, 2.52 miles, and they are in an apartment complex. We're heading there now. So had another third floor delivery, no surprise, got my stair workout in. At least these buildings are well marked, easy to locate, everything's straightforward. I love it when the apartment complexes are like this, because if you've delivered to apartments, some of them can be complicated. And I've got to say the temperature has dropped out here. I wish I would have brought me a jacket, but it's been a very, very nice day, but it has definitely dropped. But tonight has surprisingly went well compared to last night. The orders are coming in and people are ordering, and I was able to get on DoorDash, which is good. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys right here. Always so much appreciate you guys riding along with me, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.